Hi students, happy Monday. This is Mr. Goodwin here. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about this background research. So I'm looking right at the daily plan from today, Monday, October 26th. And I want to talk to you a little bit about how to do background research. So at this point you should already have selected your topic. You did some brainstorming and you should have had your problem statement or your big question already. So we're pretty much moving on from there. Okay, so this is the handout number 3, background research. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and make a copy of this. Okay, and now I can go ahead and write on this. Okay, so here's my, I chose a 7th grade life science topic. Has to do with plants, so 8th graders, this is a 7th grade topic. Don't worry about that though. And my question was, what effect does wind have on plant growth? Okay, so I'm just gonna maybe put that in bold or make it larger just so it kind of sticks out a little bit. Okay, so what effect does wind have on plant growth? So this is pretty much what I'm thinking here is I'm going to do an experiment and I'm going to grow some different bean plants. I'm going to grow 5 plants. Okay, here's a bean plant. And I'm going to, for the first plant, I'm going to have it in a situation where there's no wind, somewhere in the house, and this is going to be my control group. Now keep in mind, your plants are all going to need about the same amount of light. The only thing you want to change is the wind speed. Okay, plant 2 I'm going to put in front of the fan on speed 1, and I'm going to need to keep the fan a certain distance away from it. I'm going to have another bean plant with the same type of fan on speed 2. That might be a problem. This does require the same fan, and then plant 4 is going to have a fan on speed 3, and then maybe plant 5 with speed 4. Okay, you get the general idea. So that's what I'm thinking for my project at this point, just for an example. Okay, so my big question is, what effect does wind have on plant growth? Now we get down here, and as you read through how you do background research, it starts with some general questions. How, what, where, just some basic questions about my project. Okay, so I'm just going to just put a general question in here and just say, how does wind speed affect plant growth? Okay, another question might be something like, okay, where is, a windy place, and how do plants grow there? Okay, you get the idea. So just some basic questions about wind affecting plant growth. Okay, now the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do some research. Okay, so the Science Buddies website here, it's got some suggestions on how to conduct your research. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to do some basic research under a Google search, and just say real quickly, let's just try what effect does wind have on plant growth. Okay, and so what I want to start doing is I want to start looking through these sources that pop up. I want to think like, are they quality sites? Are they ones I can read? I've already done a little bit of research on this, and when I clicked on this one here, it seemed like it was more of a college level type source, but let's just go ahead and look at that one for the heck of it. Okay, and you look here, and it's really technical, basically. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and not use this source. Okay, what you may want to do is you may even want to Google search and type 4 kids at the end. It may give you an easier readability level. Okay, so let's go effect of wind on plant growth for kids, and let's see what happens here. Okay, so harmful effects of wind on the plant. Okay, so I look here and I go down And this actually has it's quite easily laid out here. It talks about a few different things. It talks about something called desiccation. We'll talk about that in just a minute. It talks about dwarfing, so the plant doesn't grow big in size. Breakage, deformation, abrasion, erosion, and salt spray. So this has some pretty good information on it, on this website, and it's pretty readable. Okay, so I think this is a pretty good source. So what I might do is go ahead and bookmark this page, and then now I've got it here, and later on when I need to write a bibliography just to show what sources I used, I've got it bookmarked, and then it's real easy for me to put down its information. Okay, we'll get in how to do get on to how to do the bibliography later on. Okay, so so it says here, so desiccation is when the air is moving, the process is affected by the currents and wind, increases the rate of evaporation by removing the wet, cold layers of air which tends to collect around the surface of plants, and its effect is more clear in the plant leaves having short blades. So basically, this is some good information here. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy and paste this into my my handout number 3. Let me make sure I have so this is my copy of the background research. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that answer here. Okay, and then I can say the source is, it's basically slideshare.net. Okay, I don't need to write any more than that at this point. Okay, so you get the idea. I would probably put some more information. I think this site has some really good information. And keep in mind, we need to use at least 2 sources. And so I might actually list some of these. I really like the salt spray because we have that. We have a lot of that going on here. You may notice that a lot of different plants have trouble growing near the ocean. Okay, but you get the idea. This is a good source. I can get lots of information from it, and I can put it onto my handout number 3 research. Okay, so you want to go through, you want to have at least 5 questions, and you want to sort of answer them with information from your sources. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Keep in mind, 8th graders, once again, this is a life science 7th grade topic. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. Okay, thanks. Have a great Monday, you guys. Bye.